Hey everyone, this is Ken with Loganville Guitar. Thank you for tuning in to another episode. Today's episode we're going to go ahead and focus on the topic of bending. Now, some of you beginners, I know for myself, I didn't get into bending or mess with bending for a little while. And I found that when I messed with bending, it's kind of a difficult technique to get down, especially in the beginning, because you're like straining your hand and can get all complicated and your fingers hurt and you're like, why am I learning this? This is kind of annoying and I can just play a note up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you a cool little exercise that you guys can do that's fun, so it's not annoying, and help you develop your bending technique in the beginning. Now remember, every technique, anything that you try with guitar, it's just be a little annoying in the beginning. You're like, just sometimes you don't connect with it. I know in the beginning I had issues connecting with different techniques, but if it's fun, if you add something in, which is what we're going to do today, it makes it a lot easier. So let's get right into it. So I'm going to grab my guitar, alright, and we're only going to be focusing on one string when we do this. We're going to be dealing with the second string, which is the one closer to the bottom. Hold on 1 second. Down over here, and you won't have to use multiple fingers. You just just using your index finger. And the way bending works, we'll start down over here too. Okay, so I'm going to play a note. Just play a note. Okay, and then I'm going to play the note below it. And I'm going to play the note below that. So I'm going to play it again just so you guys can get this in your ear so you can hear it. Now the way bending works is that depending on how much you bend, it will bend into one of those notes that go down on the fretboard. Okay? So let's use the Jaws theme, huh? So if I take I'm going to take my index finger and I'm going to take my middle finger and I'm going to kind of pivot. It's called like a door hinge kind of thing, and this is going to be some of those things that it's going to take you some time to practice. Watching the video is going to give you the full technique, so I suggest you watch this for a minute. And you push up. I've gotten it where I can do it with one finger because the muscles in my hand have developed over the course of the time. But if you find yourself needing to, you could use both. So what we're going to try to do is we're going to bend up to make this note sound like this note. Now if I push too far, I'll actually go further up the note. So okay, I'm going to do that again. Now, when you're bending, okay, you can bend and bring it back down and play it, and you'll have that little which is fine. You can do that. In the beginning, that's what you're going to do, but it's a good idea if you can find a way to silence out the note so that doesn't come in all the time, because there's going to be times as you're perfecting your techniques and you're playing that extra little bit isn't a note that you want to play. You don't want to play that downwards bend. Okay, so what you do when you bend up, you let go. You can also go ahead and bend up to the note and play it, and that'll help you lock on to that next note. So you want to aim for the Jaws theme basically every time. Okay? And if you do that, that'll help you with that. This is the exercise that I'd like you to try though, because this is kind of fun. See, I don't know if everybody knows this, I might just be getting too old, but it's the beginning of the Pink Panther theme if you guys don't know it. And that is on the strings. It's 4, 5, let's see, 7, 4, 5, 7. And then if you want to finish it off, it's 13, 12. And you can do it whatever speed that you want. It's just obviously doing that nice and slow. But so if you notice, I'm doing it with just that top part. So if you do that, that will help dramatically, just doing like that over and over and over again. And if you do it like 3 days in a row and you do it for 10 minutes a day, the first day you'll probably spend like 20 minutes or something, or until you get annoyed. But if you come back to it, it'll actually make it a lot easier than you just sitting there for the next 3 hours after this video is over with. Just give it a little. And you can do it whatever speed. Like I said, I would start at a low tempo, because you're just going to be doing. So it takes some time to get used to. Like I said, you'll find multiple techniques for bending across the net. Like I said, some of them will use one finger, some of them will use 2 or 3 fingers. It's harder to do further at the top of the fretboard than the bottom. The strings have a tendency to be a little bit looser down over here than they are up over here. But over time, your wrist will develop its strength and it'll make it a lot easier too. This is a quick video, like I said, about doing bending. If you found that this video was helpful at all, please feel free to leave a comment or a like or something at the bottom. We really appreciate it. We're located in Loganville, Georgia. If you're interested in taking lessons with us, the information is going to be located at the bottom of the screen. And like our tagline says, everything's better with music. So have a great day, and thanks for watching, and we'll see you again.